It's getting serious. We got the vortex cover off and it's rusty. They go in the puddles with this thing, like, yeah, puddles, maybe. Anyway, knock sensor test. We got a P0322, the bank 2, the one in the back is messed up. So just grounded over here. It's quite a good ground spot up by your alternator. Obviously, the knock sensor is grounded to the block. What we test one, that's the front one. Good. Test the back one. That's just ohms, by the way. Okay, shitty. Alright, so now we can do the hammer test as well. Put this thing on AC voltage, like Eric O, the professional, says. I like people who do videos like this. That's the dead one. It doesn't really matter what side you hammer on. Just don't hammer your spark plug. You don't gotta tap it too much. Like nothing. I did it on both sides, so it doesn't make a difference. And then you kind of hammer. I got the chainsaw man in the background. This is typical for this bullshit place. It really is bullshit. I need better leads here, folks. I need better leads. Hopefully that will stay. But on the AC voltage scale, you see now it's moving. So one's good, one's not. The back one's bad. What happened is these stupid coolant fittings, they broke off and it really dumped a lot of ATF in there. Maybe it flooded it. I don't know. It was really dumping right over here. Maybe it was already compromised. I just don't know. But this 190,000 mile engine needs knock sensors. It also needs a valley pan gasket. It's weeping. I cleaned it off, but it is weeping. And it definitely needs intake gaskets too, because it runs very erratic when it's cold. In the original, you know, this thing just constantly stays hot. The radiator's leaking too on it again. It's like, when does it end? We just crash into everything, running into the ground, running into everything. A little tapping hammer. Alright, so let's go shut her up. How do we get this? I gotta come off, right? These intakes. This actually looks easier in these fuel rails than the other fuel rails that are more bulky. Seems to be more room on these than the round ones. I'm just looking. Yeah, should be alright though. Hopefully just don't break any wiring and stuff, but there we go. They're on a new throttle body gasket, maybe. That's not. What the hell is that over there? I don't know. How do you get this thing off? I guess that's just bolted on. The evap purge. I guess right there, right? Yeah. Then you can just flop that over. I never really took one of these LS engines intake off, but it seems very simple. Yeah. Oh well. I think we need a radiator too. I gotta pull this cover off. Might as well order one of those as well. If I'm not paying the bills, because it's gonna pop. There's too many on off, on off, on off. That's a good ground spot. Yeah, the knock sensors are pushed on it. Fluke meter works alright. And the Tech 2 will tell you the same thing. If you're knocking on it, it'll produce voltage. Well, they get those weird crystals, they produce voltage when they hear that shit. Interesting though. Cool test. That's the kind of definitive answer.